to the show. It's your girl, KrissyO, back with another episode. Today, I'm going to break down the show in 3 segments. Disturbing the peace, being the bigger person, and we're going to talk about Dani and DaBaby dilemma. So, to talk my shit, I got my best friend, Sharelle, with me.
What up?
This been my friend forever. So, how you doing, Sharelle?
Doing good, KrissyO. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you.
I'm ready to get into these topics because I have a lot to say about number 3.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for coming. You got your wine?
Making poor decisions all day, every day, baby.
Fucking right. I got mine, and let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start it off by talking about how we met and how we became best friends. Do you even remember?
Of course.
It's been years.
I remember. So I'm going to tell a story because it's my story to tell.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I befriended you. So I think you went to, did you go to Catholic in 7th grade?
7th grade.
You thought you was too good for public school.
My dad, no. I was scary. He wanted to fight me because I was at La Bar, so people from Bachelor wanted to fight me. So my daddy didn't want no drama. So yeah, he was scared for me and I was scared for me. So I went to Catholic.
Then you came to Punkapi Central, which is public school in the 8th grade, which was 1999.
Who knows?
I'm not sure of the year. I think it was 1999. But anyway, I heard about you. And when you came, they were saying,
what you heard about me?
That you was coming. And I'm like, who is that? And it was like, that's Coach Colbert's daughter. She went to Catholic or whatever, and she about to come here. And I was like, okay. It was, no big thing to me because I didn't know who you was anyway. But when I met you, you was little.
Tiny.
Like a baby. And everybody hated you.
Why?
Kristen, I don't know. Not my friends. My friends liked you. It was like people in other grades that didn't care for you, and they talked about you all the time.
My first couple of years there, no. 8th grade, I got bullied. Period. Not years. 8th grade.
That's the year that I became your friend, and I became your friend because you were so little and nobody liked you.
I think it was science class. Was it who was our science teacher?
Mrs. Spears?
No.
Mrs. Antoine?
No.
No?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, I don't know. Well, bitch, you needed me. You needed me because I was bigger than you. And I was like, this girl is so little and they gonna murder her. So I need to be her friend. And I became your friend. Because I don't befriend people. I don't like people enough to become their friends.
I remember us becoming friends because your brothers played basketball and my daddy was the coach. And we used to hang out. And then you started talking to me in class one day. And then boom. We became friends.
That's why I started talking to you because you needed my protection.
Yeah, I ain't know I needed protection, but
I wasn't going to tell you. You're welcome. I wasn't going to tell you that. Like, that was my secret.
Oh, guys.
You was nice to me, so I was trying to protect you.
That was in high school. We were still cool in high school. Then we started at Southern University.
From 8th grade.
Was I walking and you riding? You was riding with somebody and I was walking?
We was looking for you.
Yeah, because my daddy took my phone from me. So I had no phone to communicate with nobody. So I just was at Southern. And then you saw me. I remember you screaming my name and I was so happy.
Girl, we had been on the look for you all day.
And it was like, me and you will never part. It's been like that ever since. Like,
yes. We was on the lookout for you, and all I saw was that what it was, that baby blue and white Carmelo Anthony bag or something. What you had?
Yep. Girl, I forgot about that.
That's all I saw. And I said, y'all, that's Kristen, because that's her bag.
Because I was in love with Carmelo Anthony. Ooh, girl.
And to this day, he's still playing ball.
I don't love him no more. He a cheater.
He a cheater, girl, so don't love on him. But I remember that. I said it was either Carmelo, and because I told this story to my husband recently. And I said, I remember Kristen on the campus that day because we was looking for you everywhere. And I saw that bag and I said, y'all, that's all right. because that bag was just low on your back and he was just walking.
Whoa.
Enough to get abducted, Kristen. What were you thinking?
I didn't want to sit in no dorm room.
You had nobody with you, sis. Somebody, you were still little at that
But
time.
at that time, I was not scary anymore. I didn't give a fuck. You know, let's keep it real. You looked out for me in high school. Now I looked out for you ever since college on up. It's like I just became a new person. Life changed me.
Yeah.
And I'm the big dog now. I fight
And we be big
side
dogs
behind
together.
you.
Yeah, because I don't fight no more, y'all. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. And I stopped Kristen from fighting now because we don't have time for that.
Not too wrong for that.
So
and that's
the end of the story, we've been friends forever.
Forever. And I can't see myself without her. Like my cousin Monique recently lost one of her best friends, and I don't even know how to talk to her because I don't know what to say, because I know if something happened to you, I don't know what I do. Like you, I don't have best friends. Like you are my only best friend. Like I always say, my best friend. I always give people titles, but realistically, you are my best friend. Like I have no other friends. Like, I have associates or I have friends, but best friend, like you are my best friend. Like I couldn't see life without you.
Not going nowhere, sis. I don't even drink and drive, but I drink.
Well,
and if I do go somewhere, I will hunt you, sis. So you're going to always
be coming with you. Ain't no much hunting. I'm coming with you.
Let's go together.
All right, let's get it moving to disturbing the peace. You cannot disturb my peace this year. I'm telling you, I'm the type of person that lets everyone anything bothers me. And I call you, and that's why I picked you for this topic, because I know you are my backbone. Like anything troubling, bothering me, I talk to you, and you be the one who will tell me, don't let that shit get to you, or fuck them people, or So
all day, fuck them people.
So you got any stories about somebody disturbing your peace, or what like?
I do, because at one point I never liked people, and I still don't to this day. I have a select few people that I like. I'll be nice to you, but that don't mean I like you. But I've learned as I become older that people will disturb your peace. And to be honest, I found somebody Wednesday that disturbed my peace. I was at work and I was doing a class, an orientation class of new hires. And I had this one lady. She had an unusual name. I asked her how to pronounce it, and she pronounced it with very hard, with an attitude. So I just brushed it off and I kept going. And then later on during that class session, she had a question she interrupted me as I was helping somebody else. And I answered her question from across the room. And she said, you can come over here and talk to me and not scream the answer across the room. And I was like, you talking to me? And I was like, ooh. I said, hold on. I said, I'm going to get back with you in a minute. Let me help him, and I'm going to come talk to you. Well, I walked off. Because sis was trying to disturb my peace right then and there. I was not ugly to her, but I'm not a robot. So to stop me from punching her in her face, I walked out the room because she was going to take me there, because she had an attitude for no reason. It was 7:00 in the morning. Nobody had no attitude. We was all tired and it was early. So I don't know what she was going through, but she had the right one that day. When I came back about 10 minutes later, I asked her to step out the room. I said, can you come with me? So we stepped out the room and I was like, you have a problem? And she was like, what you mean? I said, do you have a problem? I said, because you just got real, testy in the room. I said, and it could have been handled an entirely different way. I say, here we have respect for the individual as one of our values and beliefs, and you're not respecting me. But here I am respecting you. And, I'm trying to make sure you're okay so we don't have to encounter this again. She started laughing. And I'm like, what's funny?
What's the problem?
And she was like, I'm not laughing. And I'm like, okay, sis is mental because you're clearly laughing. I said, okay, well, is there a problem? I said, because if you're going to continue with the attitude, because you are leveled up here and I'm down here, I said, so if you want to keep being riled up, you can go home. She said, I can go home. I'm going to stay here because I'm here to work. I said, oh, girl, I said, if you continue the way you're going home. I said, because I'm going to send you there. I
Crazy.
said, you can stay to work. I said, but if you continue the route you're going, I'm going to send you home. And I said, you have anything else to say before I let you go back in the classroom? And she was like, I'm done. And I said, okay, well, have a seat. And
So that
then,
must she had going on at home that she bought to work.
and she was riled up the whole day. But she tried to disturb my peace in 2022, the first person to text me in 2022. And I wasn't going there with her because I'm going to always be the bigger person because, baby, you're not about to mess up my coins. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I did want to punch that bitch in her face. Curse on you. I wanted to punch her because, like, sis, you're doing too much. And then the last thing was I realized that she was young. She didn't even have a bank account. Like, you asking for a prepaid card. So I already realized this ain't even on the level with me. So let me go ahead and let her be. Mm-hmm. So, she tried to go report me. She tried to report me. And it didn't work out for her. So she was on a struggle bus throughout the whole orientation class. She did not know how to do nothing. She was lost and confused, but one thing sis did not do was fix her out and ask for help. She didn't ask for help because she already knew. First of all, you was wrong. Second of all, who go help you? Me?
Because I reported you. Wait, why did she report you when you having an adult conversation? Like, yeah, you could have got stupid back with her in front of people and this, that, but you put her outside. Like, people crazy.
Trying to de-escalate the situation that could have got bad because it's a class of 28 people. So the first thing is, sis, you was in the wrong and 27 people heard you. So if we want to escalate this situation, you're going to be in the wrong. So before we even do that, why you even want to go try to? She tried to report me, and the person she reported me to told me, and I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I said she don't have a bank account. Me and her not on the same level, and I just said
on the same level, sis.
We not on the same level. I said she grew up on me all day. I said I'm not gonna lose my job, so I handled her in a very nice, calm, and professional manner. She couldn't do nothing to me but be mad the rest of the day. Every time she needed help, she had to ask somebody that I previously helped or somebody who understood the process because she already knew not to ask me. She knew. So yeah, sis tried to disturb my peace. And that was the first one for 2022, but I shut it down because you ain't gonna do it. Period. You ain't messing with my money. You ain't disturbing my peace. I still went home Wednesday and I went to sleep. Well, I watched the game. I got a little drunk and then I went to sleep, but that's my ritual on Wednesdays. So, I still was doing my thing and sis probably went home pissed off.
Big mad.
Mad.
I could recall something that happened to me recently where I'm just in my house, in my room, chilling, minding my business. And then I had somebody come in here. Why are you in here? Why are you never doing this? Why are you this? Why are you that? Da 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 da. Boom boom boom. Chicka chicka chee. And I'm just sitting up like, how can you come where I'm at and telling me what I should be doing? You should be out, going places. Go do something. Go outside. Go drive somewhere. Why you just sit up in your house? Because this is my peace. Speaking on workplace shit, after dealing with somebody Monday through Friday, dealing with coworkers, customers, I want to be at my house where I pay all my bills. I want to be at peace. And this is where my peace at. Like, people just really fuck with you just to fuck with you and then just say you the problem. But you're disturbing my peace. Like, I'm minding my business in my home, in my house, in my bed. Like, why is that bothering?
Like, who says I can't be here? Like, why do I have to go outside if I don't want to?
Right. Like, why should I? Like,
all your stuff is there. Why wouldn't you want to be there?
Or like if you're driving on the road and then somebody cuts you off, man, you're disturbing my peace. Like, why are you cutting me off? Like, you couldn't just wait and then go slow. Oh, I hate when people pull out in front of you and go slow. Like, and then like I could be really listening to gospel, like on my way to work. Oh my God, listening to gospel. I could be driving on the highway and then somebody just cut you off or do something so stupid. Then I'm fussing and cussing at them and then like my peace is gone. Like, but when we get to that place where our peace is disrupted, how do we bring it back down? Like, what do you do to bring it back down? Like, with you being at work in that situation, like, what did you do at that point instead of going home and getting drunk? Like, before that, like, what did you do to get your piece back even?
I walked away. I walked away because if I didn't, it could have been bad. So I walked away and I walked out of the room. And I actually went and had a conversation with a coworker. And because she saw me and she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, I'm just trying to come down a little bit because, somebody testing me. So I had to walk away from her. And to be honest, another person in the class brought it up. And they told me how well I handled it. And they was like, "You handled it really well," because I would have went there with her. And I said, I'm 36. Like, I'm old. And at one time I was this girl with this bad attitude. So I kind of know how to deal with her because it was me. Like, I literally was talking to myself at 18 years old. So I'm like, somebody wanted to punch me in my face at 18. I'll never forget it. I think I was 17 when she wanted to punch me in my face. And she told me that she paid my taxes for me to work there. And I was like, "Girl, I don't care about you. Like, I quit this job." So I felt where this was coming from. But thankfully, my mama showed me how to deal with myself. She was like, "With a bad attitude, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life." And I took it to heart because I changed my ways. But I had to walk away. And I find that when somebody disturbs my peace, I'm gonna always have to walk away. Other than that, I'm gonna stoop to their level and we're gonna get in an argument.
It's gonna be all bad.
It's gonna be bad. So I learned to just walk away, let myself calm down, and come back. I came back and she was with me till 12 o'clock, from 6 a.m. to 12. And I actually helped her with a few things throughout the day, but she didn't ask me for help. But I inserted myself into the situation so she always know I'm that bitch, not you. Not you. I am. So I made sure she knew who she was dealing with. I didn't help her with everything, but I helped her with little things because I saw her on the struggle bus and I'm like, "You ain't doing that right." Or this how you do it. But I did walk away. And I find that walking away or just giving yourself a moment of silence, it works wonders before everything turns into violence.
You the good angel and I'm the bad one, because no, walking away only I think it add fuel to the fire. Like, I be wanna, I should have said this, and wanna go back and kick with them so they could tell me something else, and then I could say what I really want to say. Like, that's why I hate when somebody mess up my peace, because once you take me that, like, I could do everything in my power to stop, but once you get me to that point that I'm just like you say, my peace is just fucked up, like, then I'm gonna get to the point where I wanna, I'm not gonna stop. It's like I just keep coming, like I don't stop. Like, I'm
You have to walk away. You have to learn how to deal with it.
It only adds fuel, and then I'll have to call you or my mama, and y'all have to be the one calm me down, because like the person who come in my house with that, like, I be wanting to beat her. Like, I just want to like just be like, "Come on, let's catch around, bro." That like, because who does that? Like, how you go somewhere and just mess with somebody? That's just like in relationships. Like, dudes who really don't be wanting to be in relationships. Like, they'll come, they'll sweet talk you, they'll do everything to get you right, and then just boom, they'll take it all back, or dog you, or treat you bad, and then it'd be like, "But you came on to me, like, you came to me, you came to my life. Like, I didn't do anything to you, you just came to me." Which that push us back to part 2. How to be a bigger person.
Okay.
Walking does not work for
it works.
It does not work. I cannot, ain't no bigger person. Ain't no bigger person, because you know what? I said 2022, I will not let nobody disrupt my peace. I said I will not let things that bother me, but I am an overthinker. So I always think of why this happened, why that happened, what did I do, what could I do differently? But that's why I say it makes me mad. But I know when it's to us, when it's about us, we are very defensive of ourselves. So we'll always be like, we'll play victim. Sometimes we do be victims though. So being a bigger person, I'm still trying to master that in 2022.
You can do it. I've did it. And I still learn how to. Now I'm petty Betty. I love to be petty with people. And I think that's a little bit of me. helping her. I was being petty because I wanted her to know I am that bitch and not you. But I still walked away from her, and I did become the bigger person. Now, sis couldn't ask for help because she's still on that level where she can't be the bigger person. But you can be. It's a work in progress. No, you can't be the bigger person tomorrow. But next year you can if you focus all 2022 on learning how to be that person.
I just feel that don't start no shit, won't be no shit. That's my philosophy.
But
Cause
people start shit.
and that's my thing. Like who back to workplace. Like I really could be like my office is a cage. And I say cage because it's a fence. So I literally will go in there. If I don't want to be bothered, like if I want to be bothered, I'll mingle outside the cage, But when the dog tired, the dog go back in the cage. So I just be in there just minding my business. And I swear my coworkers will come and just mess with me. And then just tell me something stupid or do something stupid. So being a bigger person that I am not, I'm going to react. So it's like I say something and then it'll be like, oh, you in a bad mood. Da-da-da. Okay, you see that. If I'm in here, I have my headphones in, you see I'm on my phone TikToking or I'm pretending to work on the computer. Like why come in there bothering me? Why come messing with me? And then you want me to walk away or you want me to be, nah, fuck that. I ain't no bigger person. I be fighting. I be cussing them out. I be saying anything. I just cut up. Today was a perfect example. As soon as I walk, first of all, I'm already 20 minutes late. Then I walk in. Then my manager, everybody gone. Nobody there but me and another man. And it's like 5 of us working receiving. So 2 only there. So we walk in, the manager, who is a manager, you get paid to do this. And you just hand me delivery paperwork. Oh, find this for them. First of all, I'm a female. I'm not about to pick up on no refrigerator. I'm not about to pick up on now certain washing and dryers and dishwasher, no problem. Washings and dryers I can carry. But not no damn Samsung, them new Samsung big ones. I can't even push it out the way. So first of all, good morning. What do you want? So he was like, I need you to do this, that. Cool. I could do that. I could point him out. So then here come the third party drivers. Oh, we can't touch that. You have to do this. But why he got you? Exactly. But I still go and try to do what I can because, hey, I'm that team player. I'm that bigger person. So I go try to find the stuff. Then when the extra dudes from delivery come, I'm like, here y'all go. And I walk off. The manager calls my name, was like, come help them. Help them do what? It's 5. Okay. It's everybody. You didn't call other people from the departments. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Everybody trying to do one pull from one section. I'm just in the way. Oh no, you got to do this. You got to do that. I said, okay, well, I'm going to stay here and look pretty. See, I can't be no bigger person. I don't know how to say, yes, the master, I'm going to do this and do that. Nah, I'm going to just stay here and look pretty since I don't know what I'm doing and I'm in their way and they know what they're doing. So whatever. No, didn't you say you want to be a manager? You got to, man, fuck all that. I don't know how to be a bigger person. And that's something I have to work on because then I will call you and then be like, hey, bestie, bitch, like, what to do?
I will come and rescue you, girl, because this is something I have mastered. And I'm proud of that. Because at one point, I was not the bigger person at one point in my life. Even though I still like to be petty.
God is still working, baby.
Work in progress, Kristen. It ain't going to happen overnight. It ain't going to happen overnight.
It's grown, but God is still working with me because, yeah.
So just know that before you turn 40, you're going to learn how to be the bigger person. Because by then, sis, you're going to be too old to be not being the bigger person.
Girl, look.
So you got years to become that person that can be the bigger person. I got faith in you.
Okay, speaking of being a bigger person,
okay,
let's get into DaBaby and Dani.
Ooh.
So did you catch they live when they were in the house? Or did you
watch it recorded?
Shade room?
I watched it, yes. I watched it in the shade room recorded.
Okay, so do you think Dani could have been a bigger person and just leave?
Yes.
Or do you think she was disturbing his peace by staying there? Not saying he innocent, because I don't think he was innocent, But do you think that if she would have just walked out, she would have been a bigger person? And what do you think on that situation?
I definitely think she should have walked away. First of all, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Free yourself, the baby.
Okay, then don't talk
Free
to me.
yourself. I am not about to be
Go
in your
ahead.
space.
Mhm.
Free yourself. I'm not about to be in your space, disturbing your peace when you clearly don't want me there.
First of all,
Goodbye.
that there is why I don't have too many boyfriends, but I have situations that I've been in. That's why I ain't never been in no situation in no man house. Because first of all, ain't no man about to put me out. I put some man out. Ain't no man gonna put me out. Then I got your baby. And you just, my thing is, he, as a man, I feel that he shouldn't have been messing with her. Okay, women, first of all, she young. And I did crazy stuff when I was in relationships and love, all that. But if she don't, I don't know what she got going on, but clearly, like reading the comments, she have no guidance. Like she have nobody there, because he was saying it was he say, she say. But I just feel that he could have left. He had all the money in the world to leave, even though that's your house, but that's your child. It's the middle of the night. Why would you put that drama in your child's life, even though your child's not going to remember that? But you will always go on history. First of all, you famous, so you own social media. Your child is going to see this. She's going to see how you talked about her mama, how you dogged her mama out. Then she going to see, then I'll never be a Danny, but I've been in her shoes where I know it's time to go, but you still, instead of being that bigger person, because I can't be,
I walking up out of them.
Because you could tell she loved him. You could tell she loved him, but would you put up with it? I didn't put up with a lot of shit, but not that. First of all, if it hit the internet, we done. It's over. It's a wrap.
First of all, it's all about respect with me. Obviously, you don't love me because you don't respect me. And because that goes hand in hand. Like, how can you love somebody that you have no respect for? If you love that girl, you would.
Yeah, because I forgot. I thought she went on live first. No, he went on live first.
He went on live.
No, he don't respect her. You didn't, because you didn't as a man. What you proving doing that to a female?
By doing it. So that lets me know right then and there he don't love her. And it makes me think sis is holding on to, she grasping at straws, because he probably didn't show her what it was. And she chose to stay anyway. Because maybe she felt like she can change his mind. So she made herself look stupid in the process. No, I do not agree with what he did. But most of the time, people show you who they are in the beginning.
But
I'm sure she saw this. And she knew it was coming, and it probably been coming and festering and festering and festering.
It probably
was, where then it blew up.
Yeah, it probably was things that he did, that he ate a pussy, made her forget, put that dick that probably big on her. You know, it's things that she, but all that, like you could tell, like when he, like that morning, like when I say I was on it, like it was my job, like I was the shade room reporter. I was on it. So it was like, cause they delete quick. And it's like, he was doing it, like, and then he was like, just go. And she in the background just messing with him, just behind him. And then that's when he just started like just saying just rude stuff. You was a sneaky link. What he was saying? You was sneaky link. You was a
sneaky link. She was a side chick. Like, baby, that girl don't love you. Go.
But see, one, he was disturbing her peace. Both of them was disturbing their peace, but he wasn't being a bigger person, because with you being 30 and her being, how old is she? Like 20, early 20s? You being
not sure.
You being a bigger person, being a man, you should have just went in your room, locked the door. You know what I'm saying?
Walked away.
You poking at the bear because you're saying stuff. And that's me. I could see me, because I could see my relationship. If a man telling me something, I'm going word for word with him. If I don't swing on him, like,
you can't do that.
It's like that. Can't be no bigger person. Remember, I'm saying.
First of all, you can't be swinging on no man, sis.
I didn't say,
because when he knocked you through the wall. But, and I felt where she was coming from. You probably love this man, but at the end of the day, And I don't care who disagree with me, love is not enough all the time.
It's not.
Sometimes love is just not enough because
Love is
you have
not.
to have everything else that comes with it. And obviously, the baby didn't love Danny because if he did, he wouldn't have done none of that stuff.
Nah.
So that lets you know love do not always
Realistically, you could
win.
tell when somebody love you. You could
Yeah,
tell
you
when
can
they love
tell.
you or when they just, she might be a little sex, like her sex probably be different, but that's things you can't keep. Sex ain't gonna keep no man just love because love is not enough.
It's
Because
not enough. It comes with more.
like you said, if he don't respect you, if he don't cherish you, if he don't feel you worthy, none of that. Like he's never gonna treat you how you want to be treated.
And obviously, it shows that he felt none of those things for her because I don't care how much he loves her or was with her. You could be anybody and get pregnant for a person. One thing we learned, these men don't care who they give a baby to. So you ain't special because you have his child. Luckily, he's not a deadbeat. But you could have been in that situation so he didn't give a fuck about you or his kid.
And
He wanted the baby to
and
stay.
that's what I'm about to say because at the end of the day, he just posted something where he taking pictures with his daughters, and I think it's 3 of them. He took a picture with his mom, I believe. So you have 3 daughters.
And he
Now,
know he ain't gonna want no man to treat their daughter, his
exactly.
daughters
I
like
just want to
that. He
say
gonna
that.
be ready
Say
to
a
kill
man
him.
treat your daughter like that, and she come to you crying because say Danny don't have anyone to talk to or go to or don't have support because he was saying that her parents didn't accept him because she's Dominican or something and he's black and they didn't like that she was having a nigger baby or something was said. But at the end of the day, you have 3 daughters and sins of the father, I believe is true. Sins of the brother, I believe is true. Sins of the mother, and I believe all that. And I believe in karma. And I feel like maybe it don't hit you directly, but it hits something close to you to get your attention because a real father hurts when their kid hurts. So if your daughter come to you crying because a man didn't hit her or whatever, you gonna be mad. You gonna wanna get back at him, but all this gonna come back because you're famous. This is recorded.
It is never gonna go away. It's never gonna go away because first of all, I just want to know one thing. What happened to him like in the BBWs? Remember he was trying to get his penis to Lizzo? This is what happens when you dip out the baby. You end up with toxic people because if you would have just gave Lizzo a chance or got with Lizzo, you wouldn't be going through this. Even though he ain't my type, but
I
he
think
had a big thing.
right. I think
So
he's
maybe that's why Danny was going crazy because they say the penis is huge.
Then did you see where she put red bone or something? He liked me because I'm red bone or something. So all
Baby, he don't care about that.
that's why I said like all that come back to it because you just saying stupid stuff. Like she made a whole song about race. Like he liked me because like colorism. And it's just stuff like that. Everything you do come back and bite you because I guess he had a situation. I don't even know that part, but I don't know. The baby is the baby, and the baby needs to grow up. Danny needs to find her inner peace and stop letting these niggas
Disturb hers. Yes, ma'am. I agree.
Person and clap back by getting another man. That's better.
Level up, sis.
I'm a boss up on them. We don't cry no
because
more.
that'll show him.
We don't
That's
cry
the thing,
no
baby.
more.
We don't cry. We just boss up and keep it moving. You're gonna always remember what you had when you had me. Cause I'ma always be better and greater every single day.
And I guarantee
Make him remember that.
I guarantee he's still hitting it.
Possibly because I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. She dumb as fuck. Mm-hmm. So he probably is still doing it because she dumb.
He got that.
She's impressionable, and he got dumb dick. So sis is good. Instead of understanding, girl, he needs to be your speaking link. You his. Now you
boss up and get something better. And I ain't talking about money. I ain't talking about a known man. You need to get a man that's for you, that's gonna love you and your daughter for you.
Yes, ma'am. Get you somebody that's gonna recognize you as a queen and treat you as such. Because if you're not a queen, what are you? You're a peasant. And that's all you are.
All
And who
right,
wants to be a
thank
peasant?
you for coming on this episode. I was so nervous. I'm not. This wine got me feeling right. So I thank you for being my guest. And I thank
You're welcome, girl.
So like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Let's Talk KrissyO. And Sharelle is at
Natural Disaster with
for them.
Z's. It's natural, NATURAL, disaster, DIZAZTER.
So
And that's
follow,
it.
subscribe. Thank you.